What's up, skate world? Viktor Thorup, Olympic speed skater and massive fan, arguably expert in dryland exercises. I am here today to teach you my favorite skate jump exercises. The skating jump is probably the coolest way to link things you do on shoes to what you want to do to go fast on your skates. I'm going to share 5 different skate jump exercises. I'll give you some recommendations on how to actually make a workout with those. And I am just going to give you all the technical feedback, the technical thoughts and key things for you to remember as you do these. You can also just use this video as a technical guideline, put it on as you do the exercises, do them with me, listen to what I say, try and remember it, and I promise you will be better at skating. I also made a dryland training plan where all of this is going to be part of it and so much more. It takes about 100 days to complete. It's not going to be a full training plan. It will be something you should add on to your current training, inline skating, I assume. And yeah, it's just gonna help you out, help me tons. It took me years to learn, but it's definitely worth it. I'm gonna share all that with you in that training plan, so click on that link. For these exercises, one thing I want you to remember as we dive into it, every one of these you would want to be in the basic position. So 90 degree, you know what, let me just put the camera here and I'll demonstrate this before we get going. Because if you're not doing the basic position right, you might waste your time with all this. It's forcing me to get really low. All right, so the basic position is really getting down here. You want a 90-degree knee bend here. You can check that by can you touch the ground? There's a fist fit here. And then just try and relax, look a little through your eyebrow. This is where you want to start. I know we're jumping, but all the jumps, you would want to start them from this position and then jump from there. This is super important. So take notes, figure out the basic position, and don't rush into it. Take your time. Even if you lose balance between each jump here, well, reset and do better, because basic position is the key to everything. To jump themselves, they will be hard. Trust me, if you do them long enough, it's gonna burn, and that's just natural. It's a good part of it. It's why we like sports, why we like skating, because it's not that easy, but once you figure the technical things out, God, it feels good. All right, let's get down to the workout. My recommendations for this workout, depending on how new you are, take plenty of rest. There are other things if you just want the muscles to hurt. For this one, you also want to become better at skating. In order to do that, you need to skate better and jump better. So I would say 30 seconds of exercise, a full minute of rest in between. If you can make it up to 3, maybe 4 sets, that would be great. Later on, you can always do them for a minute at a time or even more. The longest I've gone is 1 minute 45 on, a minute off. That hurts and you're gonna be out of breath. It won't just be a muscular workout, it'll be everything hurting. So take it, play it by ear little by little, but remember, it's about becoming better at skating. All right, now it's time to actually do the workout. Now we're going to start out with the most classic of the classic skate jump exercises called the skate jump. The basic, the simple, get down on one leg, jump to the other, jump back. Jump to the other, jump back. You can use your arms. This goes for all the exercises. You can either use them or you can have them on the back. Like each one will help you improve in different fields. Say using your arm swing will obviously help you coordinate, help you transfer that weight. If you want to jump more explosive jumps, transfer that weight through the core, the power output. And having them on the back will definitely trigger your balance. And it will also help you be more engaged here so you don't let it open up. You can't use the arms to catch when you land for the balance. So this is a really good thing you get out of using them on the back. My best piece of advice, obviously, as a distance skater, I like having them on the back, but I do both. Simply just to improve skills, and then if you can do both, well, you're good to go, basically. And whether you're a distance or a sprinter, you will at some point use your arms, and most likely you will at some point have them on your back. So knowing how to do both is just a great skill to acquire. Now the next one is a double jump. So this one will hit balance a little more. It'll also be better at activating from this position. Again, we do not change the position. This is the classic base position from down here. So this next one will really just teach you to function immediately, effectively from this position. So you do a little baby jump and then over. The one thing that's super crucial to this one is that you do take your time to find that position, find balance when you're down here. But as soon as you initiate the jump, it has to be immediate. It's almost like a pre-launch. So small jump, straight over. Find balance, small jump, straight over. So that's really key for this one, to take your time in between, but once you do that tiny jump, it's a jump and then over. Because that's what we want on skates. We don't have the time to delay things. So we're really just trying to bridge the gap from smooth, simple jumping to also actually knowing how to push immediately, because that's what you want to do on skates. The next one here is called crossbacks. It does require a bit of mobility, a lot of stability and flexibility, range of motion, really just a full package. So being able to do this is a very important thing. And if you are not able to do this, well, you got some catching up in terms of all those things I just mentioned. The idea is, I'll just show it here, center of the camera, that this is the initial position, hence crossing back, and then you jump out of that and get there on the other side. Now, some things to have in mind when doing these. The first one is you want to jump and push right from the start. Just like good skating, you don't want to get here and then push off. You want to load. So the reason we like to sit low and like to get all the body weight over there is because we want to use it for that whole push. So for this one, when you're down here, start by practicing. Don't lift it up and then push. Right from down here, that's where your push goes. This is a great exercise because you're going to be really far down. You're going to have extra weight over there. So just a good opportunity to use that and create momentum. Now, the hard part here is also avoiding to twist. Obviously, you have something there, so it's easy going here or over twisting. You still want to point everything forward. If you want to try, you can use your arms like this to make sure they don't go out of position. Use a mirror, use this video. Let's have eye contact for this one, and you can check that you're doing it right. The next one is more about rhythm and finding a smooth pattern. I call them the cross dance. You go down into your skate jump, and then as you jump up, you don't go straight down, you do a little cross here, and then down. So up, up, up. That one will take a little bit of coordination, and it feels really awkward even to do it right. But play around with it. I think it might not be the hardest exercise. If you do these as a set, say 30 seconds on, 30 off, or a minute off, put this one in the middle because it'll give you a little bit of semi-rest so you can make it through the entire workout. Now the final one is one that we call Casey. It's one that you can really do explosively. It's the one where there's the least amount of stabilizing, resetting. I would save this one for the end of a workout because you can dig deep in this one because there's not as much sideways movement. It's almost like a foot switch. So you go down here, it's okay to cave the leg in a little because you want to make sure everything is here. This is really just stabilizing, and then you jump up. This one I do recommend, even though I said you can choose. I do recommend using the arms because the arm swing will just help create momentum, and honestly it's really hard to jump all out explosively, arms on the back, without flipping up and down. So just a good piece of advice, use the arms for that one. If you do these as a workout, well, first thing I would do is put on some wear bands, elastic bands. They're just gonna give you cool resistance. It'll make it a lot harder, but also you will become a lot stronger. Use those for workouts like these. They're just fantastic. I also recommend you to check out my dryland training plan in the description below. It's a plan you can do in 100 days, and it will get you super fit. These are gonna feel like a piece of cake at the end of it. And I made it in a way so we're gonna start out easy, and I'm just gonna take you through this whole journey of like getting the technical essentials first, and then little by little we're going to increase the volume intensity. It's not a full training plan, it's about 2 workouts per week, so it's meant for you to add these onto your actual inline training skating, and that will, I believe, make you a better skater at the end of it. So there's a free preview, you can buy it, lifetime access for just $50, so I hope you want to give it a try. If not, you can at least subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for the next video. There'll be more dryland stuff, there'll be more skating stuff, hacks, dietitian thingies. Always let me know in the comment section below, and I'll take a note of that, and I'll try and come back to you with at least an answer, or maybe even an entire video. I am Victor, I had a blast, and I hope to see you later.